greatest crime saga continues in EA's The Godfather II. After being promoted by the mob's main man, Michael Corleone, you must build up your crew and take out rival families through extortion, corruption, and sheer brutal violence. Remember, this is the business we chose. Joining us today for this hands-on demo, Godfather II executive producer Hunter Smith. Thank you so much for dropping by and bringing us the game.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so first question everybody has is about the story. Where does this fit in with the Godfather universe?
So we do the modern half of Godfather II. It's the 1960s. And really, we give you the story behind the story. You play a character named Dominic. You work for Michael Corleone. But the story you play is the one you create because you're the Don of your own family. You build your family and help lead the Corleones to success in the game.
Because who doesn't want to be a Don, right?
Absolutely. What kind of, everyone wants that fantasy.
Everybody wants that. So what are we looking at right here?
So right now, this is the Don's view, where you sort of come into the Don's head. You move out of the third-person action game and into the Don's head, and you get a view of what's going on in the world. What you can see, in the world of organized crime, you're trying to take over all the crime rings, right? And defeat the other families in the game.
So right there, the skull and crossbones, what's that?
That's the drug crime ring, right? So we've actually got that, and we get the skull and crossbones. We get the poker chip thing when we have all four of them, and they become a crime ring. Once you get the crime ring, you get a special benefit for having that one. Like right now, we're going to go after the armored car crime ring. Once we get that, the chop shop, once we get that, we get all four of them, then we get armored cars that we can drive around the game. So every crime ring that you have has a benefit for playing the game. Once you have, it's either an action benefit or a strategy benefit.
Now, is there a specific order that you're going to need to attain these crime rings in, or is it more up to you?
It's really up to you. That's really the openness of the game. I mean, you follow sort of through the Godfather storyline and the second half of the storyline, but really you make the decisions. You actually recruit guys in your family, you decide how you want to use them, and you decide which crime rings you're going to go after. The other families are playing the game too. So when you make moves in the game, they make counter moves and try to beat you.
Okay, but there is so now you're at the top of this list right here, and then you've got your subordinates down under you.
Actually, this is our family tree, and so from the Don's view, you come back from the 3D action game, and you have this view of the world, what's going on, and this is also where you manage your family inside your family tree. So when you have your family inside your family tree, you can decide what skills they have and how to upgrade them and how you want to use them inside the game. So one of the things Joel's going to do right now is he's going to send a couple of our guys off to do things in the world.
Okay.
He sent one guy's going to go out and bomb a location to try to take that out from control from another family, and he's going to have two other guys go attack a different location. So you can bring guys with you, and you can send guys out because you're in control of your family.
So if I'm sending a guy out just to bomb something, I don't have to necessarily watch him and babysit him. I'm sending him out on a task.
Exactly.
All right. I like that. Delegating responsibility.
Exactly, as part of being the Don. But we didn't want to give up the action part, too.
Right, of course. So we should maybe take a look at the action, too, because, open world games, people want to see driving,
Absolutely.
People want to see a little bit of crashing, people want to see a little bit of shooting. That's all available to you as well.
Absolutely. So here, we're into this racket we're going to take over. It's a chop shop. We've got a bunch of guys with us, and we're going to show you how you can play alongside guys, right? So you can send guys to do things, or you can do things with them. So I've got a couple guys with me, and I'm going to send them down into this location. There's a couple of guards from that other location we can kind of see around the corner. So Joel's going to take one or two of those guys out. While he's doing that, all I did was press one button, and his guys are going down using their AI to find those other guys, and they're going to attack them. So we're going to go down and join them in that attack.
So my guys you can see up in the upper left corner.
Yes, exactly. So you always have a track of where they are, how their health is. Are they doing any special things that you ask them to do?
And they can die.
Yes, absolutely.
If you send them out on a suicide mission.
And so they can attract fire. But you can also have a medic with you. If you have a medic, he can then heal them. You can also heal your guys.
So it's a little squad-based as well as being open world.
Absolutely. Right. So you really feel like you're with this crew. Now, we wanted to make that fairly easy to do. You don't have to micromanage them. They're very smart. You can see right there they were taking cover by themselves. He just put them in a location. They fight on their own. But when you want to call them, you can bring them over to you, or you can send them to go do specific things. What we're going to do is have one of these guys who's an arsonist go ahead and take that tank out and blow it up, right? So he just pointed to it, clicked one button, then that guy went over there and took direction, and he's going to go ahead and set that on fire.
So you're going to be able to accomplish missions with multiple points.
Absolutely, Everything's there's multiple ways you can go in here. We could have snuck our way in on this one side. We could have driven in with guys hanging out of the car and fire our way in. We decided to come around one side and send guys forward. So what we did was the arsonist blew that location up, and now he's smoked out a bunch of the other guys. Because we're trying to get the racket boss who's kind of hidden in the back of the venue. So now we got a battle we're sort of fighting our way through, and the your crew are also fighting alongside you, right? So they're taking cover, they'll take guys out, and so he's going to come up and take this guy here. He's going to do one of our execution moves.
Gotta
take
have
that guy out.
Don's got to have an execution
Absolutely.
move. All right, when are we going to see this game on store shelves?
That's going to be coming out on February 24th.
February 24th. Very exciting. Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.